What's up, Kevin McFadden? How are you? Hi, Terry. Hi, Kim. You're welcome, Kevin. Texas grandparents in the house. That's better. Okay, so Uncle Jim's banner up in Sill Arena. Okay, folks, so we'll get started here in just a minute. We're going to do our pregame handshake with the Farmington Tigers, and then we'll get started. This is Game 3, Duluth Tournament, consolation bracket. Farmington's a solid competitor. Should be quite a hard-fought game. Got very physical the last two games that we played against Farmington. Okay, so Coach came in and switched lines up a bit for this tournament. More experimental than anything, just trying to find some different line combinations. I had texted the group chat that Farmington fans are going to be annoying, and they are already. So we've got Stang, Carithers, and Kaywood, and Sievers and Thompson. All right, Thompson's going to send the puck in deep. Comes out to Sievers at the point, fires it back in. And the puck leaks out. All right, Kaywood battles behind the net. Carithers in the corner. Along with Sievers, they battle for the puck. And it's rimmed out to Stang. And up and out of the zone. All right, so Stang, the head of speed, coming in. Quick shot, bad angle. And Raymond has a shot point blank. Sievers going to fire that puck in, blocked by Farmington's defender. And Thompson's going to collect the puck at the point, shoots it, blocked in traffic. And Thompson, another shot, blocked. And they're just going to fire that puck all the way down for an icing. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off on the blocker side of the Farmington goaltender. And we'll get a line change. We've got Guerin, Dullock, and Raymond. And Bartle and Buttweiler at the points. What's up, Tony? All right. Quick shot by Raymond, goes high. Buttweiler collects at the point, sends it back in deep, rims it down over to Raymond. Keeps that puck in the zone. And Guerin sends the puck all the way back around to Bartle. Does not get the puck in, regroups back over to Buttweiler. To fire that puck back up through the neutral zone, and Dullock collects. Farmington's going to fire it down deep, and they'll do a partial line change. Bartle collects, D-to-D pass over to Buttweiler, up to Guerin. Shot off angle. And so Guerin comes out. We got Raymond coming through the sidewall into the offensive zone. Back over to Guerin. Shot and a goal. That's 1-0 Saints. That was a nice play, folks. Yeah, Guerin passed it off to Raymond on the sidewall, entered the zone, took to the outside with speed, and then got it back over to Guerin, who backhanded it in. So 1-0 Saints, and we'll go through a line change here. We've got Default, McFadden, and Allen, and Seppelt and Lempe at the points. The puck goes deep into Saints territory. All right, so net came off, folks. We'll get a stoppage of play. Haven't had many times where the net moorings have come off, but that was the first time in this tournament for us, I think, so far. Let's get a defensive zone face-off. Same lineup. All right, Default rims the puck down deep. Seppelt collects. And puck leaks out of the zone. And Farmington player fires it up into our defensive core. So we get another stoppage in play. Neutral zone face-off. 1-0 Saints, 12-13 left in the first period. Lempe gets it up to Allen. He's going to get some speed through the neutral zone, enters the zone, dumps the puck in deep behind the Farmington goaltender. Good job by Allen to drive the Farmington player off the puck. He maintains possession and gets the puck in deep and Default forechecks.
I don't know. Probably.
Gets it out to Seppelt. He's going to shoot. Kick save by the Farmington goaltender. And that puck's going to go all the way down for an icing. Sorry, folks, the camera angles are a little bit funny here. I'm standing kind of on a catwalk stands, and it's a little tough to balance. So we're just trying to move the camera when we can, as well as we can. So we got Carithers, Kaywood, and Stang.
Oh, sorry. What's your viewership?
We're up to 13 viewers so far. 13, yeah. All right, so a hand pass by Sievers, but Farmington collects that puck first, so it doesn't matter. All right, good persistency by Stang. Frithers with it in the sidewall, helped out by Kaywood. Then we got Thompson and Sievers at the points, and we'll do the D-to-D neutral going regroup. Back to Sievers, back over to Thompson. And Sievers is going to get ahead of steam, just come up through the zone. Kind of check from behind. Little extra anti-antics there. Quite the elbow there. Okay, so Stag's going to come up through the neutral zone. Leaves it for Kaywood, who's pounding his stick for the puck. All right, Stag with a quick shot. Just goes wide off of Kaywood's skate. And Kaywood collects at the point. Slap shot. Shot just goes wide. Brady's going to shoot. Gloved by the Farmington goaltender. We're going to stop into play in an offensive zone faceoff. So quite physical so far, as we expected. We'll probably get more physical as emotions come out. So we got Dullock, Guerin, Raymond. The quick shot off the face-off. Buttweiler pinch, keeps the puck in the zone, down deep. Buttweiler pinches successfully, backed up by Raymond. And that was just okay, so a pinch. Oh my God. I told you, they're going to be annoying. Okay, so 1-1 game. We're going to erase that play. We got Dullock, Guerin, and Raymond. And then we've got Buttweiler and Bartle at the point, so same lineup.
We're dominating. And I think our relentless.
Hits Guerin. Oh! All right, so puck pinged off the pipe and went to the glove side of the goaltender from Farmington. So close, but not in. We'll get an offensive zone face-off. So you got Default, McFadden, and Allen, and Seppleton, Lempe at the points. Sepple fans on it. All right, shot goes wide. A weird play overall. Sepple collects behind the net. Gets it back to Lempe, kind of. Okay, back over to McFadden in the far corner. Or near corner. And that puck's going to go all the way out with the Farmington pass all the way down. Net's off. So our net's off. Again. All right, so we're going to do a neutral zone face-off, which is appropriate. So same lineups out. All right, so nice stick work by McFadden after the pass from from Allen. Shot, pad save, another centering opportunity. McFadden's there. And the puck leaks out of the zone. Allen, back over to Lempe. He's just going to try to bank it. Kind of held up by... All right, fired all the way down by Allen. We'll get an offensive line change. We've got Kaywood, Carithers, and Stang. Nice moves by Carithers.
Jesus Christ.
And he scored. just saw a masterclass, folks, on stick handling and avoiding gigantic Farmington players by Liam Carithers. I hope I got all that on film, but that was a really fun play to watch. So he basically just danced around, I think about 3 or 4 Farmington players, pulled it back in, and went below the blocker on the left side of the shooter's net. Shooter's side. Right side of the goaltender. Just slipped it underneath his arm. So 2-1 Saints. Yeah, amazing. Good stuff. Now we got Sievers and Thompson out at D. And we've got same lineup. Stang, Carithers. All right, so this is fun. Fun play. All right, Stang leaves it for Carithers. He sends it back down behind the net to Stang. Kaywood's got it, sends it back out to Thompson. So we get a shot on net, blocked up in traffic. All right, Kaywood comes, blocked by the Farmington defenseman. And they're working with it behind the net. Held in by Sievers. The Stang. All right, Kaywood collects behind the net. And the puck leaks out in front, weirdly, and nobody was ready for it, and the Farmington player just kind of tapped it in, so it's 2-2. So 7:17 left in the first period, 2-2, Saints and Tigers. We've got Guerin, Dullock, and Raymond, along with Bartle and Buttweiler at the points. All right, here's Raymond. Kick saved by the Farmington goaltender, and just kind of a weird carom out. Sent back in by Dullock. Guerin's going to get hustled down that far corner. All right, so Buttweiler, shot goes just a little bit wide. Farmington wheels behind, and Bartle just sends the puck back in deep. Buttweiler's going to pinch. You've got Raymond backing him up. Oh, good pass by Buttweiler. Just... I don't even know what that was. Okay. All right, so somehow the Farmington player danced through all of our players and was able to get a shot off. Puck leaks out of the zone. Certainly a high-paced game so far. Farmington comes up the sidewall through the neutral zone, leaves it. Shot blocked. And Allen just safely gets the puck out. Dufault's got a head of steam. Looks for the centering pass.
That's interference.
All right, collected by McFadden. And Farmington comes up. Bumped off the puck. All right, good job by Lane Mastro, our goaltender, to save that. Kind of point blank there. All right, McFadden wheels behind the net. Gets it to Lempe. Lempe just rims it out. Simple dives. And saved by Lane Mastro. Yeah, sorry, our angles are just really weird here. We have to look from multiple places to try to get the camera on target, so I'm trying to keep as much of the play on the screen as we can. So we get a line change. We'll get Kaywood, Stang, Rithers, along with Thompson and Sievers out. All right, Sievers gets it up the sidewall. Shot goes a little bit wide outside of the net. Shot saved by Lane Mastro. All right, shot goes high. Kaywood flips it up. And we got Carithers and Stang on a 2-on-1. Oh, just a butt-end save by the goaltender. Had the angle, but just hit the stick. The butt end of the goaltender's stick. The handle of the stick. All right, that should be an icing that goes all the way down. So that's an icing on Farmington. We'll get an offensive zone faceoff. What a weird goal.
Yeah.
That was so odd.
We just got to keep doing what we're doing.
Yep, absolutely. So we got Dullock, Raymond, and Guerin, along with Bartle and Buttweiler. Puck flies up out of play into the webbing, so we're going to get another stoppage of play. So Farmington comes out. We got a 3-on-1 here. We can't get a handle on the pass, so that does not work out for them. All right, save and a glove. Stoppage of play by Lane Mastro, our goaltender. Whew. 3:03 left in the first period. 2-2 is the score. All right, so Bryce Guerin had some wince of pain on that because he got it off the hand, but we'll play on. All right, good job by Dullock to disrupt that play behind the net. Shot blocked by the Farmington player. Dullock comes up. He's got some speed. Avoids the Farmington player. So we're going to get interference on Farmington, I believe. So Farmington, number 5, is going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Is there somebody yelling down over there?
Yeah.
Oh, on the glass or what?
Farmington. Yeah.
Okay.
Longer than we were.
That was, yeah. So we got power play. We've got Stang and Stang, Guerin, and Carithers, along with Thompson and Sievers. So Thompson's going to come up with some speed through the neutral zone. Keeps the puck. Gingerly passes up to Sievers. Oh, good look for Carithers on the post. Just couldn't quite tip it in. So Stang. Over to Thompson. It's tipped out by the Farmington stick. All right, Sievers got some pressure here. He's going to bank it up to Thompson. All right, so that's offsides. So we'll get a stoppage of play. 1:05 left in the power play for the Saints. 1:26 left in the first period. 2-2 is the score. All right, so Farmington sends the puck all the way down. got Lempe and Raymond. All right. Cross-ice pass to Seppelt. He's just going to go down deep with it. Leaves it for Kaywood. Over to Lempe at the point. Gets it back. Over to Raymond. Just kind of loses the handle on it. It's back up to Lempe at the point. Oh, over to Raymond. Just misses the one-timer. Back up to Lempe. And shot just goes wide. Oh! So the puck was loose. The refs blew the whistle. And we'll get a stoppage of play.
Just like that.
So we got Kaywood, Dullock, and Seppelt. And Raymond and Lempe at the points for this power play unit. Puck leaks side of the zone, so Lempe's got it in the neutral zone. Gets it back up to Kaywood. Got to get back onside. Comes back over to Lempe. And puck goes all the way down. It's going to be an icing on the Saints. So we'll get an defensive zone face-off. Same lineup. Raymond comes in. Shot just goes wide. And that's the end of the period. So, 2-2, end of one. And we'll start the second period in about a minute. Okay, second period action. 2-2 tie. We've got Carithers, Kaywood and Stang, and Thompson and Sievers at the point. All right, Sievers just rims the puck down deep. All right, puck hits Bartle on the bench. Kid sauces the puck, hits Bartle.
You weren't awake or no?
He hit Bartle in the midsection, maybe?
Yeah, right in the gut.
Right in the gut. Okay, so same lineup. All right, so Sievers. All right, good save by Mastro. Centering pass from Farmington, point blank. Mastro freezes the puck. You get a stoppage of play. 14-19 left in the second period. And we've got Dullock and Guerin and Dullock, Guerin, and Raymond. Sorry about that. And then we've got Bartle and Buttweiler at point. All right, puck goes in deep to the Maple Grove zone. Buttweiler rims it, gets out to Dullock. Hitman pass up to Raymond, who's just going to fire the puck in deep to Farmington territory. And that's going to be an icing on Farmington, so we'll get an offensive zone faceoff. Well, little honey. So we got Dufault, McFadden, and Allen. It's Seppelt and Lempe at the point. Seppelt goes to Lempe, back to Seppelt. Seppelt's going to flip the puck up. He's done this a few times. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Gloved by the Farmington goaltender, or wing, but they are going to be offside, so we'll get a neutral zone face-off. McFadden gets it up to Allen, and they'd be offside, so he had to pull out of the zone. Okay, so Farmington scores kind of over the right shoulder of Mastro. Just kind of an intercepted pass to get that play started. One of those neutral zone cross-ice passes by our D that just kind of doesn't go right. Intercepted by Farmington and then taken in. And 3-2, Saints are down. And we got a line change. We got Haywood, Stang, and Carithers. And then we got Thompson and Sievers at point. All right, Carithers keeps the puck in the zone, gets it out to Stang. Thompson gets it, sends it back in. Haywood sends it back in deeper. Carithers has it behind the net. Looks for... puck's still dancing around in that high slot. That's going to be another icing on Farmington. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off again. And we'll get a line change. We got Raymond, Dullock, and Guerin, and Bartle, and Buttweiler at the point. Saints down 3-2, 12:23 left in the second period. Dullock out to Bartle, sends the puck in. Oh, shot just goes wide in the centering pass from Dullock to Raymond. Intercepted by Dullock. All right, so Raymond collects. He's going to come through the neutral zone. It's a kind of a 2-on-2 with some trailers. Oh, another sweet play by our offense. Raymond pulled the puck through the defender's legs and then went right post glove side and just wrap the puck around the back of the net. So that's a goal. 3-3, 11:44 left in the second period. Another good offensive effort by our forwards. So we got same lineup, Dullock, Raymond, and Guerin. We got Bartle and puck goes deep. Bartle and Buttweiler. Oh. All right, Dullock's got it behind the net, along with Guerin, both battling. Flipped up. In the zone. Shot from Farmington, blocked in traffic. And Buttweiler's got some speed. He's going to come through the neutral zone, sends the puck in deep, and we'll get a forward line change. They're going to look for a stretch pass here. So you got Buttweiler racing again. We got McFadden, Default, and Allen on the ice. All right, so McFadden comes through the neutral zone, gets it over to Allen. He's going to chip the puck in, and the Farmington goaltender is just going to freeze it. Still got an offensive zone face-off. So we got Default, McFadden, and Allen, and Lempe and Seppelt at the points. Out to Seppelt, shoots off angle, or off wide, I guess. All right, intercepted by Allen. Puck leaks out of the zone. Lempe collects, gets it over to Seppelt, gets it up to McFadden. He's going to fire the puck in deep. Default is going to go first. Good push off. Collects the puck for a moment. All right, good stick check by Default to keep that puck in play in the zone. Still in the zone. Default, or McFadden. All right, sorry, that's Stang. All right, Seppelt, he's going to go. Shoots it, blocked. Lempe, shoots. Blocked again. And diving Farmington goaltender hops on the puck to freeze it. That's right. So we have Carithers, Stang, Haywood, and Thompson and Severs. 9:31 left in the second period. 3-3 tie. All right, so Severs is going to go. There's a weird part of the sidewall back in that corner, and the puck comes very oddly off of it. We've seen it a couple times so far. And Farmington freezes the puck again. That corner by the Essentia Health, there's something that sticks up. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like a Brand Albert. What was called that? All right, so Carithers, Haywood, Stang. Oh, good centering pass by Stang to Carithers. Just goes wide. A lot of activity in front of the Farmington net. A lot of... All right, Thompson collects that puck. All right, two nice saves by Mastro. Point blank, off the rebounds. All right, puck pops out of the zone. Carithers with the head of steam coming in and forechecking on that. Good effort. Sievers comes. Puck flips up into Farmington zone. Defender collects. All right, Dulek.
That's when you know you want them to really get going.
All right, puck goes to Sievers. Over to Thompson. Gets it back up to Dulek. Thompson. Oh, puck leaks out of the zone. Raymond stick lift. Picks it up. A lot of back and forth.
Wow, he won that puck. Go.
Shot saved by Mastro, frozen puck, and we'll get a defensive zone face-off. 3-3, 7:09 left in the second period.
Still good. You didn't want that anyway. Still good. You just had to mix up the honey.
Mix up the honey. All right, so we got Bartle. All right. We've got Bartle and Buttweiler at D, and we've got Default, McFadden, and Allen at forward. Frozen puck by Mastro, and we'll get another defensive zone faceoff. All right, McFadden goes. Allen in the neutral zone, has the puck, enters Farmington zone. He's going to shoot, saved by the Farmington goaltender. They're going to go big cross-ice pass. Buttweiler is going to get first to the puck in Saint zone. Bouncing puck does not pop out of the zone. Default rims the puck up to Allen. And he's going to hustle to try to get to that puck first. And offsides. So Buttweiler's going to go. Buttweiler shoots just to the outside of the net. Bartle collects at the point. Puck goes up into the wedding after a deflection. So we'll get a change. We'll have Seppelt and Lempe and Carithers and Haywood and Stang at forward. (3-3), 5:54 left in the second period.
Tries to get back on the white word. Stolen
We're going to get a check from behind. Kind of a, I think it was maybe a cross check. Shouldn't be a 10. It should just be a 2 on Stang. Probably just a roughing. We'll see what they call. All three refs chatting about the call. Should be a 2 at 10. Should be their cross check or just a roughing penalty.
See how big his call was.
Okay. So they're chatting.
2 and 10.
Okay, so Stang's going to go for 10.
2 and 10.
And then we're going to send McFadden to the box to serve the 2. So Stang will be in for 10. He'll get out sometime in the third period. 2 and 10, is it 12 to Stang or is it just 10? I think it should just be 10.
12 minutes? I don't know.
Okay. All right, so Lempe. So penalty killers are Seppelt, Lempe, Carithers, and Kaywood. All right, so whistle was blown. Puck wasn't entirely frozen. Mastro froze that puck for a second, then it popped out, but the whistle had blown. And we're going to exchange Kaywood and Carithers for Default and Dullock. 4:58 left in the second period. 1:23 left in the penalty. All right, puck leaks out of the zone. Good effort by Default. Lempe fires it into the ref. All right, puck goes up and out of play after Mastro made the initial save. The rebound shot went off Mastro up into the webbing, so we're going to stoppage of play. We'll change our D out. Seppelt and Lempe will go, and Thompson Sievers will enter the rink. So we got Thompson Sievers at D, and Default and Dullock at forward.
You're getting me nervous here.
All right, so shot from the point, saved by Mastro, back out to the Farmington's point, and the cross-ice one-timer fanned on it by Farmington. Puck is going to leak out of the zone. Going to be sent all the way down by Default. Nice play. Dullock will be the first to it. I think it's just going to try to eat the puck if he can. Good job by Dullock. Be pesky with it. He's going to continue to go. So McFadden's out of the box. 5-on-5 hockey. Thompson over to Raymond, over to Dullock. All right, so puck leaks out of the zone. Guerin's got it. Sends it to Thompson. Receivers over to Raymond. And puck's just going to flip up out of the webbing. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off after that. 3:04 left in the second period. 3-3. We've got Bartle and Buttweiler at D. And we've got Carithers, Kaywood, and Raymond at forward. All right, Buttweiler sends the puck in deep. Bartles is going to rim that puck. Blocked by Carithers. All right, Buttweiler does a nice job with body position to get that puck. Between the legs pass from Raymond. Just doesn't quite get through all the way. Nice save by Mastro. Six are pretty high from these Farmington hits. Get his number, baby. Puck's going to be iced by Farmington. .151 left in the second period. 3-3. We've got Lempe and Seppelt at the point. We've got Guerin, Default, and Dulloch.
Now with the face off wing. Picks up by White. White word 5, 6, 4.
All right, Guerin collects in the far corner. Tries to get it out. Seppelt flips it up over to Dulloch. Keeps it in the zone. Default with the toe drag. Gets by the first player. Seppelt sauces the puck over to Dulloch. Keeps the puck in the zone. All right, Guerin, quick on his edges, stops on the puck. Default comes through the high slot. Seppelt is just going to fire the puck in, and Farmington collects. Lempe, back up the sidewall. Blocked. And Carithers gets the puck down deep. Got Carithers, got... Oh, to Dulloch. The weak side. That's going to be an icing. All right, so 16 seconds left in the second period. 3-3. .6 seconds left. Seppelt, Lempe, Carithers, Kaywood, and Raymond. They're looking for a big stretch pass. Seppelt gets it over to Lempe. Sorry, folks. And it's not going to be nice. That'll be the end of the period. So we're to Zam for 10 or 15 minutes. We'll be back for the third period, tied 3-3. All right, folks. Third period. Going to get started here very shortly. Tied 3-3. So we got Carithers, Kaywood, and Dullock. Stang is going to be released, I believe, at about 10:33 from the box of the third period for his 10-minute checking from behind, which was a very light penalty, in my opinion. All right, we got Thompson, Sievers, Kaywood, Dullock. All right, so Kaywood comes up with the puck, comes through the neutral zone, flips the puck over to Dullock, tries to get in front, kind of loses the handle on it. Intercepted a bit by Thompson. Then back up to Kaywood. Big cross-ice pass over to Dullock. Tries to push the puck over, gets offsides. Still get a neutral zone face-off. Same lineup. All right, clean face-off win. All right, Sievers over to Thompson, back to Sievers. Cross ice up to Dullock, tries to do a one-touch pass up to Carithers, but kind of bounces past the stick. All right, Carithers got it. He's going to send the puck in deep. We're going to get a line change. Dullock pursues. Broken up by Guerin momentarily. And Dufault puts the puck up, gets the puck in deep. Good job by Buttweiler using his body to keep them out the puck. Centering pass up to Raymond. Does not peak. Now they're offsides. They got it clear. They get it over to Bartle. He's going to get it all the way over to Guerin. He's just going to send the puck into the Farmington zone. Player bobbles it. All right, Guerin's going to collect the puck first. Tears the Farmington player down. Raymond has hit the sidewall. Dufault keeps the puck in. Tried to punch out by Bartle. Poked ahead smartly by Buttweiler. And Farmington's going to enter the zone. Stick check by Bartle again. Nice job. And Guerin's going to come up through the neutral zone. Send the puck in. That's going to be an icing. That'll be an icing. So we got a defensive zone face-off. We've got Sepulton Lempe at D. We got McFadden and Allen and Carithers at center. Carithers with the face-off win. We flipped up and out. Not out. So Lempe wheels behind the net, reverse, goes back, and Allen's got it. Gets it over to Carithers. He slips by the first player, centering pass. Oh! Yes. Okay, I can't even repeat what just happened there. Carithers slipped by the first player, pushed the puck in front. I believe Allen had the first shot, then McFadden buried the rebound. So that's 4-3 Saints, 12-11 left in the third period. And we've got the same lineup out. So Coach Kaywood's really switching the lines around, just trying to see what works as we head in towards the later part of the season. All right, nice play. right, so Carruthers going to go to the box for a trip here. Carruthers going to go for the box with just a little active stick and harmless play, but resulted in a penalty. Boys are excited. McFadden got that goal. A lot of congratulations going on. Super fun. All right, so we got Kaywood, Dullock, Sievers, and Thompson. All right, flipped out of the zone by Kaywood. Dullock's going to forecheck. All right, Thompson's going to fire the puck all the way down. Chipped up by the Farmington goaltender, almost into the webbing. All right, good stick check by Thompson. Tries to stick check again. And we're going to get Thompson's going to get another penalty. Or not another penalty, but another penalty for us. This first penalty of the day. So we're going to 5-on-3 here for a little bit when we freeze this puck, assuming that we do freeze it. And the puck goes in. Puck goes in. Dullock is signaling that they kicked it in. I'd have to watch the replay for that. So it's 4-4. So that penalty is going to be negated. Penalty's going to be negated for the Saints. And it'll as well. No. So Carruthers is still going to be in for 48 seconds. That penalty should be negated on Thompson. So, okay, they're going to let Carruthers out of the box. So they're going to have to figure this out. So Thompson's going to the box. Wouldn't that penalty against Thompson be negated? And then Carruthers would be back in the box for 48 seconds?
That's how I would have interpreted that.
The score is listed as 5-3. It's actually 4-4, right? 4-4?
Yeah.
It's 4-4. So they're trying to sort this out, but Thompson's going to go to the box.
Oh, no. There's one kid still serving his team.
That's what's going on. Yeah.
4-4.
Bauer's in there till like the
It should be 10:33. Because it was 5:33 in the second period when he got that penalty. So Bauer Stang should be in the box for another 12 seconds. And then upon the whistle, he should be released.
what? This doesn't seem like rocket science going on.
No. I feel like the penalty against Thompson should be negated because they scored. And then they should be on the power play for another 48 seconds. That would be the waterfall, I believe. So we get a 2-minute penalty. Okay, I guess it's the first penalty that's negated. So Carruthers will be released on the goal. Thompson will be serving 2 minutes, so they'll be on the power play for 2 minutes after that goal. Okay. I guess I'm not sure of the ruling there, so that's the way it's going to be, I guess.
I'm starting to lose track.
I'm not sure how that works. I guess Anyway. Okay, so we got Default, Raymond, Seppelt, and Lempe.
right in the slot. Takes the shot.
All right. Shot deflection by Farmington up into the webbing. So we're going to stop at your play. So 1:35 left in the penalty on Thompson. 4-4, 10-20 left in the third period. So we're going to switch out the forwards. We got Kaywood and Carithers and Sepulton Lempy at D.
Face-off win there by Kelly. Back down by Klein. With his speed now driven over to Kelly. Kelly waits, kicks it back to Klein. Klein circles back around, drops back off to Kelly. Kelly drops back over to Klein. Klein in the slot, goes right back to Kelly. One of them wants it. Kelly's got the shot. Right on front.
All right, so Kaywood's going to come up with a back checker on his tail. He's going to get some speed. He's going to send the puck in deep. And Carithers going to send the puck back in deeper. All right, so Farmington's going to come up through the neutral zone. Shot saved by Mastro. 9:33 left in the third period. Okay, so there, I guess it is a full 12 that Stang has to stay in, so he should be out at 8:33. There's 9:33 left in the period. We got Dufault, Dulloch, Sievers, and Bartle. All right, shot from Farmington goes wide. Dulloch flips the puck out. Shot goes wide on the one-timer from Farmington. 20 seconds left in the power play for Farmington. That's a goal for Farmington. They're up 5-4. Got a lot of traffic in front of the net. Okay, so Thompson's let out of the box. It'll be 5-on-5 hockey. We got Carithers, Kaywood, and Dulloch. And then we got Thompson and Sievers. Saints down 5-4. 8:55 left in the third period. Thompson gets it over to Carithers. All right, Kaywood's going to come up through the neutral zone. Shoot, save. Puck is loose. So the puck's in the corner. Farmington goaltender appears to be injured. So I'm not sure exactly why they blew the whistle that quick, but they're definitely blowing the whistle quick. So we'll get a line change. We got Buttweiler and Bartle at D. We've got Dufault, Guerin, and Raymond at forward. Farmington goaltender collects himself. Looks like he's going to continue to play on, which is good. Bartle. Okay. So a good face-off win by Dufault to get a shot from Bartle from the point. Farmington goaltender dives on the puck. Stoppage of play. Default, another face-off win.
No, that's on us. Is he calling that on us? Yeah.
We got a cross-check on who? Cross-check on Guerin.
Not in penalties.
Cross-check on Guerin. So when we don't need penalties, we're getting them. And we'll get a defensive zone face-off. We got Sepulton Lempe. Stang is back from the penalty box. Stang and Carithers. 5-4. 7:55 left in the third period. Not sure what we're waiting for.
All right, let's go Tigers!
Come on, Zach! Jabu!
And puck caroms up on the play into our bench. So we'll get a stoppage. Neutral zone face-off. Frithers goes forward with the face-off. I don't know how that wasn't offsides, but apparently it wasn't. Oh! How did that work? All right, so Lempe gets the puck out of the zone. Stang and Carithers. Driven off it by Seppel briefly. Shot. Saved by Mastro.
Next two coming on. Still 28 seconds left in this power play. Scores 5-4. Klein, Kiefer, Kelly.
We got Default, Kaywood, Sievers, and Thompson. 28 seconds left in the penalty. 6:22 left in the third. Puck's gonna be fired all the way down, and Kaywood's gonna get on his horse. Driven off the puck. Default fires the puck back in deep. All right, sets all the way down. No ice. Osseo Maple Grove, full strength. Got Default, Dullock. We got Thompson. All right, Sievers comes out of the zone with the puck. Gets it up to Dullock. Gets it over to Fenn. Oh, just shoots in the midsection of the goaltender from Farmington. We get an offensive zone face-off here. Good effort by Dullock to get that puck over. I'm sorry the camera didn't quite make it over there as fast as the pass did. So we got Thompson, Sievers, we got Raymond, McFadden, and Dullock as our forwards. Dullock with the face-off win. Shot saved by Farmington goaltender. We'll have a face-off in the exact same location. 5:14 left in the third period. Saints down 5-4. Dullock with the face-off win again. Held in. Shot wide by Raymond. Good stick by Dullick. Puck's going to go icing on Farmington. So we'll get an offensive zone face-off and a line change. We got Buttweiler and Bartle, Kaywood, Stang, and Carithers. Carithers on the dot. Face-off win. Over to Buttweiler. Shot just goes wide. Stang's in a pinch. I'm sorry, Buttweiler's in a pinch. And shot for Bartle. Buttweiler collects. We got high sticks. We'll get a defensive zone face-off here.
It looks like it's getting offensive zone face-off. High stick here. He calls on Osceola Grove. Allow Rusick to come on. Good leg work.
All right, Carithers at the dot.
In the wings face-off. Right to wing here. Drops it back into Rusick. He takes the shot. Can save that by Osceola Grove. Gets up by West.
Bartle drives him off the puck. Kaywood gets it up. We got Carithers and Kaywood coming up through the neutral zone with Stang. Kaywood's going to send the puck in deep. And they're going at it. So they're going to take Farmington and Kaywood. It'll be offsetting penalties. So 5-on-5. We got Sepulton Lempe at the points. We got Stang, Carithers, and Raymond. All right. So Stang, Carithers, and Raymond. Sophomore line's back in action. Sepulton Lempe at the point. All right, so Seppel comes down, one-on-one, loses the handle on it. Oh, back. Stang's going to get some speed. Leaks by the player. Shoots just blocked by the Farmington player. And frozen puck in front of the net. Holy crap. Okay, so we'll get an offensive zone face-off. Stang, Raymond, Carithers, Sepulton Lempe at the point. Stang collects on the sidewall. And that's going to be icing. .302 left in the third period. Saints down 4-5. Seppelt stick gets in the way. Seppelt reverses. Gets it up to Stang. Tip to Carithers. Dullick's on the ice now too. Shot goes on net. All right, so Guerin got Thompson and Sievers on the ice now. Carithers, Dullick, and Guerin. All right, Sievers comes out with the puck. Comes through the neutral zone. So it sends the puck in deep. 1:48 left in the period. Gulick, shot from the point, goes wide. 1:38 left in the third period. Sievers comes in. Oh. All right, shot goes on net. Got Sievers. But no ice. He waved it. He waved it off. He waved it off. So 1:08 left in the game. Third period at least.
Go Tigers, BB!
So Coach K was complaining that they waved that icing off. That should be a neutral zone face-off because you got one guy facing, so they're going to do a neutral zone face-off. Acknowledging their mistake. Timeout. All right, so 1:08 left in the third period. State's down 4-5. And Coach K was taking a timeout to talk to the refs. Oh, 100%. 100%.
Brutal.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get an offensive zone face-off. All right, so we got, looks like Raymond, Haywood, and Carithers, and Sievers, Thompson, and Stang. So we have an empty net. We got 6 skaters on the ice. 1:08 left in the third period. Puck rimmed. Ooh, just missed on it. Right, Thompson with the big shot. All right, so 44 seconds left. Sievers is going to try to collect, but it's an icing. So we get another offensive zone face-up. We got a broken stick on the ice. So same lineups out. 40.7 seconds left. Staying on the face-off. Haywood. Puck is still free. 28 seconds left. Gloved by Thompson. Over to Haywood. Oh, it's That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. That's a goal. There was a pile of bodies in front of the net. There's all kinds of things happening. And we're going to take that goal. 16.4 seconds left. We might be sending this game to overtime, folks. Okay, so 5-5. 16.4 seconds left. And we've got Stang, Raymond, Carithers, Thompson, and Sievers on the ice. All right, so Thompson wheels around. Puts it up. 6 seconds left. Interference, but I thought that was interference.
What a strong wheel.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll head to overtime here because we need to figure out what time we're playing tomorrow.
8 or 12.
8 or 12, I guess, right? So we lose, we're at 8. We win, we're at 12. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be a 5-minute overtime, and then we'll go. Is it 4-on-4? We're not really sure of the rules, folks. One thing we didn't do is read the rule book before the game for overtime.
You know what I like is the kids get older. It's like these guys are about to play each other.
Yeah.
And they stand near the glass and they beat us a little bit.
Oh, they're watching the game.
You know, they're mature about it. And
Yeah.
And we'll have some fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's neat.
Absolutely, yeah. Whew. Cold starting to set in now.
Yeah.
Chilly in here.
Yeah. I've been leaning against this concrete wall.
It's not exactly insulating. So the refs are reading the rule book right now, trying to figure out what to do. So there is 5 minutes on the clock. Listed as the 4th period. Okay. Nothing but excitement here at Sites Arena. Yeah, because you got Mata Midai and you got, is that Moorhead playing next?
Yeah.
So let's switch sides. We got 4-on-4. We got Stang, Carithers, Thompson, and Sievers for 5 minutes. And I'm guessing we'll end up going to a shootout after this. Nobody scores. All right, face-off win by Carithers. Sievers collects, wheels behind the net. Clean pass up from to Stang. We got Carithers. And Farmington recovers in their zone. Okay. All right, Stang comes up with it. Over to Carithers.
Hey, don't scare! That's a penalty! He can't call that for that!
Oh my God, are you serious? Farmington parents do not know the rules. All right, Kaywood checks the puck up to Thompson. We got a 3-on-2. Thompson tries to get the puck over to... All right, so Lempe's got it now in the neutral zone. Flips the puck up. And Farmington comes up the sidewall. All right, Raymond narrowly misses just chipping that puck out of the zone. All right, Seppel kicks it up to Kaywood. He's going to get on his horse. Stays onside. Puck goes deep in Farmington zone. We got Raymond, Kaywood, and Seppleton Lempe at the points. No ice on that.
Wave off ice. No ice.
All right, default interrupts, split poke check. All right, good angle control by Mastro to get that puck. Okay, so we got Dullock coming up through the neutral zone. Chips the puck back into Farmington zone. Default on it, along with Dullock. All right, so saved by Mastro, frozen puck, defensive zone face-off. Look at the line change. We're going to send back out Thompson, Sievers, Carithers, and Stang. 1:44. It's running time, so it's 1:40 left in this overtime fourth period. Thompson gets it back over to Stang behind the net. Shot steered wide by Mastro. Over to Stang. He's got some speed coming through the neutral zone. He's going to go wide. Leaves it. Shoot. Saved by the... All right, good job by Sievers to commit to that pinch. He was all in on that. Stang. Pestering, number 29 from Farmington. Carithers going to collect it by the ref. Not quite. 55 seconds left in this overtime period. Running time. And Farmington's going to fire the puck in. Get a partial line change. All right, saved by Mastro. Stoppage of play. 35 seconds left. Running time.
Not looking good. Just slow the food.
No. Shot. Goes wide. Got Raymond. Slips through. Shoots. Shot goes up into the webbing. 16 seconds left. So we'll head to, I believe, a shootout now, I would assume, since it's a 5-minute running time period. Okay. Here we are. 5-5. First period of overtime has expired. We get a 2-minute break. Yeah, 2-minute period intermission here. What's that? Yeah, that's what he said, right? One more 5-minute 4x4. So the Farmington announcer is saying that there's one more 5-minute 4-on-4 period. Figure out. All right, so Coach Kaywood's grabbing his whiteboard. So Farmington looking like they're getting ready to go onto the ice. So we'll do another. Now it's 3-on-3. So now it's 3-on-3. Probably for 5 minutes. So 3-on-3. We've got Carruthers, Thompson, and Stang. This should be interesting. Should be running time again.
All about possession.
Shot goes high up and over the net. All right, Thompson gets it over to Carruthers. He's going to come up. Sends the puck back in deep. Try to maintain possession. All right, so we got Carruthers. Oh, blocker saved by the Farmington goaltender and the shot from Carruthers.
He drags it back around. You got to get Rusink off. He's got to be gassed.
All right, so 2-on-1. Kaywood back over to Thompson. Over to Raymond. Just misses the handle on that one. And we've got possession back. Kaywood's just going to get some speed, I think, and he's just going to go. Oh, off the crossbar. He called that a goal. It was in the back of the net. So that's an overtime win for the Saints. Oh, yeah. Went in the back of the net. So the puck went in the back crossbar of the net. Puck went in the back of the net. So we got some celebration going on for the Saints. Disappointment by Farmington after we tied that game up in the third period with, I think, about 40 seconds left. Goaltender from Farmington's going one direction. Obviously disappointing for Farmington and very exciting for the Saints. So we play at noon. The puck went in the back on the shot from Raymond. So that's the end of the game, folks. Nobody from Farmington believes the puck went in, but the puck planked the back of the far crossbar. So that's a win for the Saints. An overtime shootout, not shootout, 3-on-3, second overtime. First overtime was 4-on-4, second overtime was 3-on-3. So, all right. Well, we're going to sign off, and we'll be, I think, at noon at Amsoil Arena where the Bulldogs play tomorrow. So we'll be back in action for that, folks. Thanks for watching.